Oh, volume. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome back to Late Night Snacks. If you guys are here, I think you guys are like fiending for some info, and you guys like have all these things twirling around in your head right now based off of what we know so far. So I know we want to talk about it. You guys want to talk about it. So let's jump in. And let's just say if you guys want more AHS content, let us know by hitting that little thumbs up, giving us, we really appreciate that thumbs up. We really do, because unfortunately YouTube takes them way too serious.
Yeah.
With that, I'm Irish Melly, along with Nuka and that guy.
That guy is there, but yeah, there he is.
And Wanda.
Hey, everybody.
What up?
What up?
So if you guys don't know, we do have a video out that is what we know so far up to this point as of November 16th, 2020. Today is now the 20th, right?
20th.
Yeah, today is November 20th. And I do have one new little bit of information that I'm going to share with you guys tonight that we've gotten since that video was put out, a new introduction to a new cast member for AHS 10. And it's not Naked Harry.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
So we want to hear from you guys. If you guys are not watching this live and you guys are watching it later, in the comments down below, tell us some of your theories and what are you guys thinking AHS 10 is going to be about? What do you guys see coming? And we want
like, we're really interested
and the not so obvious. We want to know all of it.
Anything.
It's all going around in our heads too.
Even if it's small, we still want to know, because you never know.
Sometimes that's the link that, you know, it's like bing, bing, bing starts triggering stuff, and you're like, oh my God, it's going to be this, this, and this. So
right.
You never know. It's those little things that count.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So we did get the reveal of the official poster, or the official first poster.
Yeah.
Because we generally get more than one, but the first official promo poster for AHS 10. And the only thing that Ryan posted with it was a tag of the location for Provincetown, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
I almost said Virginia for some reason. And I'm like, no, that's not right. I know that. But no, Massachusetts, which we all knew based off of what he had said before the whole world pandemic happened and everything was shut down in 2020. He had told people that they were not sure what was going to happen with season 10 because the season was weather dependent.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And location dependent.
You probably need fog.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm thinking more of that dark, the mist, the fog.
Because of the fact that we had the spoilers on the beach. The theme is on the beach. Everything else.
We got that shot that said that beginning to wash up on shore.
They want it to be stormy. They want it to be dark. They want it, so obviously it needs to be weather dependent and location dependent, depending on what they're planning on doing. So,
and we did get the official cast release.
Uh-huh. That was the first thing.
That was the very first thing we got. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Alicia.
Who's that? Oh, what's up?
What's up, Alicia?
Oh,
what's up, Alicia? Let's see.
You?
What did you say? She said she's got her fingers crossed for cryptids, sirens, vampires, werewolves, succubus, mermaids, and all of that.
Nice.
I agree. Like
no
that's something.
Yeah,
we know that,
I like the mermaids. I like the mermaids. I'm over the vampire stuff now. We need something different. We need some new blood, I think.
Yeah, and I think
somebody had a really good theory that I read on Yahoo or Google. It said that what if the whole sirens mermaid thing that is the tease from last season about the urban legends, and it's not just like a big urban legend, but more of an urban legends of a small town. Like a small town has their own story, and like maybe the small beach, the urban legend of this siren or this mermaid or whatever.
Right. Well, and if we remember in the 80s, like those type of shows, find the Loch Ness Monster, find Bigfoot, all the werewolves exist. Those were all really popular type of shows, whether it was fictional or non-fictional,
really popular back then. In Search of was really popular back then.
With Leonard Nimoy, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So let's see here.
It's a nice break for AHS. If they really do this theme, it's a really nice break because it takes away from the.
I really think we need
mainstream kind of stuff
now because this has been going for 10 years. So we need to. He needs to switch it up a little bit and give us something new.
Yeah, kind of like when you stuck with Rona. Now it seems like we're switching up again.
If you want to pull up the screen, here, I'll show the shots of what we're talking about.
Okay.
That's great.
Here we go.
Get up here. Come on. Get up on your chair. Go on. Go on. Go on. There you go. Good boy. Good boy.
So, can you see that okay?
No, I see a white screen. There we go. Oh, yeah. There's the beach.
It took a second to load. Okay, so this was the first one that we received that was telling us things are beginning to wash up on shore.
Right.
And
that could be, too, a metaphor.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be taken directly. It could be a metaphor.
Well, and a lot of people were saying this shot specifically. I forget now which movie they were saying it was actually from.
Jaws.
No, they were comparing to Jaws, but there was another movie, a black and white, older type of movie that people were comparing it to. The shot, anyway.
Right.
Whatever happened to Baby Jane?
I don't think so. That one I would have remembered. I would have remembered that. Let's see.
See, I get Jaws vibes from that picture. Sharks and all that stuff.
Right.
Could be
dealing with beach and water. Yeah.
Black and white could be Black Lagoon.
So then we got the fan poster like this that Ryan began to share that was made. So we know, obviously it was good enough for Ryan to think.
Yeah,
which is an interesting take on something washing up on shore. It doesn't look like hands washed up on shore. It looks like somebody pulling themselves up from washing up on shore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or something. I shouldn't say someone. I should say something because we're not sure, right?
Right. I mean, those look like human hands, but I don't know.
Remember, most of their posters like this are not direct. They're not to be taken directly.
No.
Right.
Always marketing like that.
There's usually hints from things in there. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's something. We need to check that out. But we got the shot of the teeth, which a lot of people were saying, mermaids, sirens, Jaws, the same references there. People were getting. Let's see. And Sarah teased that season 10 might focus on aliens or Area 51, but we're not sure. So, and I don't think it's specifically going to be aliens. I think when she was saying that, she was saying that it could be possible. I think because she was thinking more creature-esque, like this alien, but what we're going to be seeing is something.
Season 11. Remember, he has 2 seasons.
True.
Right now.
We know that up to season 13 is pretty much not completely done, but they have ideas for.
Right.
Because they know they're going to 13. They have ideas for. That doesn't mean those are the final ideas. That means that, they're thoughts. They're being thrown out there.
Well, yeah, because he's usually working on 2 seasons at once as far as what he wants to do.
Because this season was up in the air, so he obviously had a backup.
And then this was the one with the tag, the Provincetown.
The tattoo is interesting.
Macaulay Culkin's another one I'm excited about. Are you guys excited about that with Macaulay Culkin to see what he's going to do?
Yeah, actually. Well, I'm interested to see what he has in store, what Ryan has in store for him.
Yeah, I think it's a good addition to the cast because we know how Ryan is tight-knit with his cast. And I don't think he would introduce someone into this family of his that he's very protective of unless he felt like they deserved to be there. So that tells me that he's going to have something really juicy and interesting. And just based off the few things that Sarah's hinted at, Finn has hinted at.
Okay, so I went and I looked at the link that was sent to us in the chat, and what it is it's a video of they're working on set pieces for season 10 as of right now. And there's actually a video of it.
We'll have to pull that up.
Yeah.
Oh, and this podcast, we still don't know when this podcast is being released, where Ryan actually said the name of Sarah's character for AHS.
Yeah.
We know it's going to feature some type of social commentary, according to Angelica Ross. And this was one of my things. Okay, so one of my theories. Now, Angelica Ross was the first one to do it, where she said, I'm trying so hard to hide my obsession with Sarah Paulson. I'm so excited to work with her. It's unreal. Okay, so that you hear that and you just think, oh, okay, you know, she's really excited to work with her. They haven't worked together. She really enjoys her work. But then when I watched the interview with Sarah and Leslie, and they hinted, and Leslie kind of did that smirk that she does when she's trying to hold something back, and Sarah too. And we know how Sarah looks when she's trying to bite her tongue. And they both, like, Leslie didn't know how to word it, and she said something about, you know, I think they're going to be obsessed with your character.
Yeah.
And then, you know, she said the obsession is real, and something like that. And Sarah just looked like I'm trying not to say anything. So it makes me wonder if this is something with her character, something about obsession has to do with her character. And if we're talking sirens, we know sirens they lure in their victims with their song, and it becomes an obsession to the victim to find this song where it's coming from. So I don't know that. I mean, that could be something right there.
Yeah.
We're exploring uncharted territory, Sarah said, and that the season is broken up in a unique way. So we don't know if that means blocks of time are going to be split up, or if that means something such as land and sea shots, because uncharted territory for AHS would definitely be underwater type of filming.
Yeah.
It could be. It could be something like the way the last two Game of Thrones books was broken down. You have the same timeline going on together in two separate books. So the season could be broken up differently like that. You know, who knows?
And they did say that they were going to be filming it in a completely different way than they ever have before.
Right.
So
what does that really mean, though?
And that's why I'm saying I think that whole comment has to do more with the whole water aspect, because we know there's going to be a water aspect just based off of the photos that Ryan has shared.
Right.
How it's going to be incorporated and used, we don't know.
It could just be they're filming in 4K. Something simple like that. I don't know.
Angelica has said that her character is going to be very powerful and strong and blur the lines of right and wrong.
You can stop.
Which I thought was interesting, because that's kind of what her character was like in 1984, last season.
Yeah.
Where she blurred, you know, we thought she was just a nurse, then we didn't like her, then we did like her, and it was like, but she's wrong, but she's right, and it went back and forth as we learn more of her story. So I thought that was interesting. Lily Ray that she won't say if it's about aliens or not. So again, that could just be them not letting us know something because they're going to use it later, or because they're keeping us in suspense, which they're all really good at doing as well. I mean, they've been doing this for 10 seasons, you know.
Pop in the asylum story, so it could be the aliens. You never know when they'll pop up again.
This is something I wanted to mention that I forgot to leave. I left out of my video and I forgot to put in, but Lady Gaga's manager actually left a comment underneath Ryan's reveal of the AHS 10 poster on Instagram. And he said, would you like to see Gaga return to the show? So that could just be him teasing, playing with the fans or anything. But it was very interesting that he put that underneath AHS 10 poster.
It could be bitter, because remember, she had a very bad experience on Mono.
Right. And that was what I was going to say next. Was that I wonder if this is like the olive branch.
Maybe. Or it's a dig, because it could be like Gaga could have been the star of this show. Wouldn't you want her back? You know, kind of thing.
It could have been. It could have been.
Like Mhm.
Personally, I want Dennis O'Hare to come back really bad.
Oh, so bad. I do too. Let's see.
What are you doing?
See, and then Finn talks about obsession.
Yeah, I'll go over there.
He mentions, and people are specifically using the word obsessed.
You are an
Whoa.
obsession. You're my obsession. You
Um,
can. Now, where are you going?
yeah,
Over there?
see, and they teased
You
that
don't have
Sarah's
to
role
stop.
is obsession worthy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just
yeah.
used a lot.
It makes sense without the whole siren thing. Chew it. Thank you.
Oh, and then this was a fan-made poster that I thought was kind of cool because it also, again, with those teeth and the water aspect and everything.
Right.
Oh, there we go. Ryan Kira Armstrong, we know that she just joined the cast for 10. That was just announced. And
She's
she
so
she was in It Chapter 2.
She's so cute.
She is cute. When you see her pictures from It, though, they're creepy as hell. So it makes you see. Plus, we know what Ryan can do with creepy kids. We've seen it.
Yeah, but I see that kid, it makes me mad because I hated that.
Yeah, see, personally, I like the first part of it, but not the second part. It's just me.
Okay, and this is the one we just got. Spencer Novich has officially joined the American Horror Story Season 10 cast, and he is a former Cirque du Soleil performer.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Kaylee. Oh, Michael had to drop out for a second. I'm sure he'll be back.
Nope, he saw she came in and he's being rude.
And he left.
Okay, here we go. It's the next one. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys this video real quick. This was the audition video that Ryan posted and Spencer also posted that actually he filmed and sent to Ryan, and this is what got him the role, Ryan said. So let's see if we can get it to play.
Okay,
What
are you watching? Is your recorder there? You guys watch Onward yet? Onward.
Here we go. Okay. I know it sounds quiet, but it's quiet for a minute.
Wait. Oh yeah, this is that
and he's a
video that you did for like an audition or whatever.
Yes.
Creepy. Hello.
Where was he
Okay,
working at before?
so-
Was
All right, turn it off.
You turn it off now. So make it smaller. Make it smaller.
Yeah, because I really don't want to have to look at him. Just like, hello.
Okay, so and now when Ryan posted this, Ryan posted it with the caption of let me stop my screen share. Okay. Ryan posted it when he posted Spencer's audition tape. He posted it with the caption. What did it say? He said, "Have you figured out the title yet?"
With which one?
Apparently, this is supposed to be like just even the fact that he doesn't normally release people's audition tapes.
No, he
So
doesn't.
the fact that he did that, and not because they're bad or anything like that, there's just usually not much into them, I guess. But the reason I feel like he did this one when he hasn't done it before, when we still don't know the theme or full theme or the title or anything, really, we're still up in the air. It feels like this is supposed to be a big clue. This is like a big,
Right.
Something that is supposed to give us a big hint. So what if there's something to do, because I know obviously he's a performer. I know one of our great subscribers, the great Debbie Babby, has mentioned that he might possibly have EDS. And so I know he's also a contortionist, but
Yeah.
I feel like with his performance and the way that he did that, I'm thinking somebody with a disability, and whether it's natural or something, maybe radiation wise or radiation poisoning or something.
Right.
or just older, like maybe an
Alien.
older individual with, you know, an aging body and things like
Could be
that.
alien by nature. Foreign.
Maybe.
See, I don't know about alien because the way he was at the end.
Well, they haven't
say?
necessarily said it's not
said,
going to be.
I'm going to kill you.
Oh, he said,
Yeah.
I'm going to kill you?
So I'm going to
Yeah.
kill you. Yeah.
Oh. So I was
So
thinking
that's
maybe
the thing. Like that makes me feel like he's going to be some type of serial killer, some
there it
predator. I don't know, and I don't know why, but for some reason I was thinking like maybe like old lighthouse keeper, if we're talking sirens and the water and being there, someone or he lives in the old cabin in the woods by the lake or whatever, you know,
that'd be
just
really
keeps to
creepy. That'd be really good. That'd be really good.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the old guy in the woods who
The lighthouse
like
keeper.
the hermit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or you could, or the whole lighthouse effect, because I know we had the lighthouse came out not that long ago, and that was really good, and that had great reviews. That movie did, and it was filmed all in black and white. So what if?
And there's also you can also think about caves and things like that, because when you're dealing with the beach and things like that, you're dealing with caves and all of, you know, rock formations and things like that as well. So.
And we got to think too, what is a true American crime story that he's going to, or American Horror Story, wrong series, that he's going to add in, you know, and it doesn't have to be the whole thing. A lot of times it's sprinkled in, or there's just pieces. Sometimes it's full on, you know, part of the theme, like Roanoke.
About that it's set in America.
Right. But I'm saying based off of what we know so far, is there anything you guys can think of that you could link just the clues to so far that we have?
Well, yeah, because it has to be America. It can't be anything else.
It's set in Massachusetts. But it would be interesting to go back and watch like Creature of the Black Lagoon, because he pays tribute to some sort of genre of horror. Like each time he does a season,
right?
Maybe this is that Creature from the Black Lagoon kind of genre. The old classic Universal monsters. And if that's the case, then there is a key monster who is kind of like an urban legend or a haunt of the town that the town don't understand. That's what all the Universal monsters films are about.
Well, and remember, we got the clue in 1984 with the Loch Ness Monster and all of that. So
exactly. And that's why, like we were saying, the In Search Of type of series and things like that.
Yep.
Let me see here real quick.
Yeah, Sarah could be that creature, whatever it is.
Right. He very well could be. And because he doesn't, just because we see him say, I'm going to kill you, and look, that could just be part of his audition tape and wanting to, because they, you know how they are. Like if you don't know that you have the role, they're not going to give you a lot of information on the series, the character, anything, because they don't want people knowing that stuff unless you're part of it.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So he could have just said, all right, give me creepy, scary, as if you were, you know, coming after someone.
The misunderstood one. What if he's a relation of Sarah's? What if there's two of them and he's the son or something, and he's the innocent one and the misunderstood one? And, you know, it could be something crazy like that, something complicated like that.
Well, and that's why I was kind of thinking like along the radiation or radiation poisoning, because I was thinking like if he is a loner who lives in the woods or something like that, what if there was radiation that caused these creatures in the water to form the way they did, or to come up from the depths of almost extinction from, you know what I mean, whatever, or something like that. But what if it's radiation? Because that could be tied to different American things that have happened.
Yeah, it could be, you know, just like a Quasimodo type story. This guy's deformed for whatever reason, misunderstood, and, you know, hunted by the village people or whatever, you know.
Okay, I want to take a second real quick just to read Debbie's theory, if you guys don't mind. Like I said, one of our amazing subscribers, basically one of our family here, Debbie Abby Babebi, she has a theory in it, and she writes, I was thinking the theme or antagonist would be Creature from the Black Lagoon, Swamp Thing, like you just said, Michael, for season 10. But now I think mermaids/sirens, and maybe there's a shipwreck. And because of the tattoo thing, both have connection to sailors. Sailors get mermaid tattoos, even in Star Trek. Picard, the ship is called the La Sirena. Am I saying that right? Sirena?
Yeah.
Spanish for mermaid. The captain, a space pirate, has mermaid tats and symbolism all over. Also, it's season X.
Mm-hmm.
There could be treasure on the island if there's a shipwreck, or X marks the spot.
I think I'm not doing a lot of X stuff.
And then she said, also connected to the sea, sailors and sirens. I've been waiting for the old gods to show up in AHS ever since Scott mentioned them in AHS Roanoke. Perfect timing for Cthulhu and Dagon. Like, and let's see, to appear, especially since Lovecraft is experiencing a major resurgence in popularity right now. That is so true. I didn't even think about that, but Debbie makes an amazing point.
Yeah.
Because it could very well be Lovecraftian.
Yes.
And how like how easily would that be to tie that to something American? And
easy.
Easy.
Yeah. And Lovecraft, he has these monsters that are out of this world, almost literally.
Well, yeah, and it would work with where he's going, because we've already had witches, we've had vampires, we've had all of that other stuff. So
and it's season 10. It's season 10, so we know it's supposed to be huge and big. And now we know they've changed their ideas, and they probably even changed a lot of it since the whole pandemic hit and they had to start stopping filming.
Sure.
But we know that at one point Ryan was under the impression it was only going to 10 until FX did renew it to 13.
Up to 13, yeah.
And then Ryan made the comment that he could see American Horror Story going on for 20 more seasons, he said. Or up to
it has enough material.
But regardless.
Huh?
But you know what I mean? So my point is that they had all these different ideas that they've said they wanted to try. And this might have been, at one point, it's like, this is our idea. And they, like I said, probably changed it a million times. But because it's 10 is a big number. And along the same lines of like the whole Lovecraftian outer space thing, mermaids, sirens, whatever, and then also having a killer. Just a side note, because you guys know I'm the major, even B-rated horror buff of the group. Jason 10, which was Jason X, was also then filmed, the only one that was done in space. And I liked it. I digress, but I liked it. Some people didn't. But the whole point is that was the X, that was a big standalone type of thing. So, and I still have a big theory out there after some of the articles that I've read and I've told you guys about. We've even reported on our channel. Excuse me. But I would love to see Robert Englund join the cast.
Oh, so would I.
Not as Freddy Krueger.
No, but I want him to
just
join
as
the cast.
Robert Englund, or obviously write something rich for him.
Oh, that would be.
You couldn't get more Americana than if he played Robert Englund talking about serial killers.
Yeah.
Where he talks about Freddy, who was a phenomenon everywhere, but especially in America. And there was a lot of copycat killings and things that happened after Nightmare on Elm Street became huge. But that's also where I thought a lot of it was going to go last season, because we got the 1984 reference.
Yeah.
And Nightmare on Elm Street came out in 1984, but we didn't get anything.
I know.
Nope.
Personally, I would love for him to join the cast, because he even said that he wanted to be a part of the cast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's dropped so much stuff in interviews and everything over the years where he said he would love to be part of the cast. And I mean, as Ryan Murphy, how much more of an honor could it be to have someone on your team, like say, I want to be on your show, like a horror icon like Robert Englund, or any of the other ones for that matter. But, just to have someone say, I want to be on your show, I can't wait. And they're waiting for your call, not the other way around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and you know what? Di had said, I'm sorry, I wanted to mention it real quick. I had asked her if she had any ideas for theories. And she said that she doesn't really not have any big theories yet, but she said she knows that it will not be a crossover according to Ryan, but nothing other than that she really has. And she says the pictures he chooses are not really that relevant when you see the pics he used. Yes, it's in the show, but not as we think.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot of them are just abstract.
It's a red herring, is what it is.
Of representing something.
It's like you have to think way outside the box to see what it means.
Box.
Yep.
And then
like look at Colts. Colts is a great example of that. You just have all the very colorful.
Although I have to say this again, I did predict Cult when it came out. I predicted Cult when it came out.
What, Donald Trump?
No, when shut up. No, I'm talking about when Cult actually landed. When they actually released the theme. I predicted the theme before it dropped.
Oh, you predicted the Cult.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'm going to share my screen real quick. Pause it. I said I'm going to share my screen real quick, and we'll share AHS zones.
This is what Mike sent us.
Oh, sorry guys, it's loading because I got StreamYard and everything else running. Stop!
Uh-oh, are we frozen?
We're frozen.
Are we frozen?
That video is.
The video is.
Oh, okay. You know, I'm gonna make it smaller. Maybe if I just make it smaller.
From what I saw, they're building the sets right here.
These Husker grass.
Mm-hmm.
Well, think that would be like seagrass or right on the edge of the water and whatnot, on like a seaside type of thing.
Right.
It says the sets for American Horror Story season 10 are still currently under construction.
Well, no shit. I love these people.
And somebody else said from the beach house pictures I've seen, this must be the grass surrounding them. The houses have a very Amity Island feel to them.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're still in pre-production right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure. Dawn, do you have it pulled up?
No, I do not, but I can. Hold up.
No, just see if you can pull it up real quick so we can share it.
Hold up. Let me close some of this stuff out really quick.
Yeah, I think that's my problem
So
too. I think I have too much open right now.
All right.
So let's see.
Give me a second and I will share it.
So,
all right, let me share my screen.
Kaylee's here, B's here, Alicia's here. So we want to say, hey guys, we're so happy you guys are all here with us and, you know, throwing all these ideas up into the air with us. Is there anything that you guys want to share? Any comments that you guys have for what you think each of these things means? Let us know in the comments so we can read this.
All right, let me take this back.
Can you make it full screen? Will it let you in the corner there?
Hold on.
There we go. Yeah, that looks like a lot of seaside grass and like the hay looking really dry grass.
Yeah, it's very beach like.
Yep.
Yeah, and those, it looks like a porch there. Yeah, and right there, like the boardwalk type of into the sand.
Yeah.
But this still doesn't give me any new ideas.
I know. Yep.
Damn you, Ryan Murphy.
Do you want me to run it back again, or are we good?
No, I think that's good. I mean,
all right.
But yeah, I mean that's where we kind of stand at right now. Let's see. B says, I think huge hurricane will hit and bring up a sea creature. Ooh, that which really would tie it into America. Katrina, you could tie it into Sandy, you know, so many of those bigger ones that were really publicized. And I know Ryan was even trying at one point wanting to do crime right Katrina, right?
Yep, that was his next.
Yeah, that was supposed to be his next crime story was supposed to be Katrina.
So obviously maybe that idea was still up there, and maybe he's like, you know what, let's not use it here, let's use a little bit here. Could be. Maybe. I mean, the man's got like 8 or 9 shows in production all at the same time. I'm sure he switches ideas around a little bit.
Yeah, oh, of course.
Because he's with Crime Story, he did some switcheroos on it. He originally wanted to do Diana.
Right.
And then he went and said he wanted to do Katrina. He started with Katrina, then he went to Diana, and now we're in. He's doing impeachment instead.
Right.
Well, the impeachments he chooses this. Well, I guess it's the most TV friendly. It's most scandalous. So stupid. The whole impeachment. It will be interesting to see. Well, you know me and Ryan in real life.
I was gonna say we digress. Let's do a whole other video on that.
I mean, Ryan probably make up Bill Clinton as a freaking character instead of Bill Clinton the true man. So who knows? We'll see. We'll see how bad Ryan twists the history.
I don't know. His crime stories are usually pretty good.
Although I have to give the makeup people snaps for Sarah Paulson. Hello, did you guys see that?
For crime story,
as Linda
Tripp.
Yeah,
amazing. But that wraps up our theories for right now. Like we said, if we didn't get to read yours off or didn't hear yours, tell us in the comments below this video, right down there, right under that guy.
Yep.
Put it down in the comments below and tell us, because we would love to have a conversation with you guys, and we always respond to our comments. We do see them all. So we would love to have a conversation with you guys after this video ends about what you guys think. So come back, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell so you're notified every time that we upload, and we will have breaking news for you guys when it hits.
Yep. Join the conversation, guys. That's what we want.
I've been Irish Nelly. This way. Work. He's been that guy.
Work.
He's been DeWanda.
Yep.
I'm on the wrong side now. You guys moved me.
I know. It's okay. So
with
on that note,
we love you for being here.
We will catch you guys in the next one.
Be kind.
Rewind.
Bye, guys.